It's all recording on that thing? Oh my god.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the news you knew already for October 12, 2015. Gotta make sure I get that date right, otherwise, we're in big trouble. And let's just get to the news. Sad news, everyone. Brad Muir, who is longtime employee at Double Fine and director on recent release Massive Chalice, is leaving. But the good news is he's headed to another place that's really good. He's headed to Valve. He tweeted out a picture of the giant Valve in the Valve offices. He said, "I'm going to find out what this does in December. And I bet you won't, because nobody except Gabe knows. Nobody." Brad's a big, longtime Dota fan. Maybe he'll get to work on Dota. We don't know what he's going to be doing, but best of luck to him in his new ventures.
PlayStation 4 is getting some price drops for the holiday season. They don't need it. People are still buying PS4s at the regular price, but $350 is a new price. We got some bundles going on for you. When do they start? Effective now. They're effective as of before this video, so right now. Uncharted Nathan Drake collection is going to be $350, and then as well as the Star Wars Battlefront one, but that comes out in November. Whenever Star Wars Battlefront comes out, the 17th. There's also the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 terabyte PS4 bundle for $430, and the Disney Infinity 3.0 edition Star Wars PS4 bundle for $400, as well as the Battlefront PS4 bundle. What? Oh, limited edition for $400. The Darth Vader console. And NHL 16 PS4 bundle in Canada only, because that's the only people who play hockey anyway. $420. $430, excuse me, Canadian dollars. Which is like $5 US dollars.
More exciting news for you PC Fallout players. The system requirements were released by Bethesda this week. So for minimum specs, you're going to want Windows 7, 8, or 10, 64-bit. You'll need an Intel Core i5-2300 at 2.8 GHz or an AMD Phenom 2 X4 945 at 3.0 GHz or equivalent processor. You'll need 8 GB of RAM. You'll need 30 gigs of hard drive space. And you'll want at least an NVIDIA GTX 550 Ti with 2 GB of VRAM or an AMD Radeon HD 7870 with 2 GB of VRAM or an equivalent card. The recommended specs, the OS is the same. For processors, we want a Core i7 4790 at 3.6 GHz or an AMD FX 9590 at 4.7 GHz or equivalent. You'll still only need 8 gigs of RAM and 30 gigs on your hard drive, but the graphics cards are an NVIDIA GTX 780 with 3 gigs of VRAM or an AMD Radeon R9 290X with 4 gigabytes of VRAM or an equivalent card. Now, they also released some information about when the game will be available in territories. So the game will be digitally available on November 10 at 12:01 a.m. local time in all territories. In North America, the game will unlock at 12:01 Eastern. There's some information on some other territories where it's coming out maybe a little bit later, a couple days later. It will be out everywhere. And here's to playing more Fallout and having a fun time. Hopefully it will live up to all of our high expectations.
Street Fighter V's next beta is coming out in next week or something, like the 22nd, I think. It's going to be cross-play between PC and PS4. They'll also have... So it's the first time on PC. That's cool. The old characters aren't going to be on there. There's going to be 6 new characters that we haven't played with yet. Ken, Nikali, Vega, Armika, Rainbow Mika. It's going to be the first 4. And then subsequently after that, they're going to add Rashid and then Karen. Like the day after and then the day after. The day after. And then you can also play with some fight money. They're trying to deal with that economy there, so all that is going to be like play money right now. You're not going to be able to keep any of that when the game comes out, but you can try out the economy and see how that works, microtransactions, all that stuff. You can do player search, which is good because we can actually play with Justin now. Otherwise, they didn't say anything about local play, did they? Just online. There's also the leaderboards and ranked matchmaking as usual. But yeah, I'm excited. I want Laura. I think that's gonna be my fighter, but you know, whatever. Lewes is making heart shapes with his hands. I think he hearts Laura. I do too. Oh, I heart Laura? I do heart Laura. She has electricity. And her super is like, reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog. Just rolling around the screen. Electricity. I'm gonna stop.
This week, there was a big vote that came forth. The SAG-AFTRA members who are involved in voice actor recording for interactive media have overwhelmingly voted to authorize a strike for the union. The totals came out to 96% approval. That means that SAG has authorization to use a strike as a negotiating tool. They're not striking yet, but they're going to take it to the table, and hopefully they can get the publishers back, and we can work this all out, and we can have games with cool voice actors in them still. If a strike happens, it's going to be really interesting to watch how all of this plays out and what will happen to our story-driven, narrative-based games in the meantime. So it will put a lot of publishers and developers in limbo if the strike goes through. So hopefully for their sake we can get stuff worked out, but the publishers have not been very open to negotiation. So we'll see what happens in the coming weeks, and we're going to throw it now over to Nick with this week's brand new releases.
All right, some new releases this week. We got Back to the Future, the game, 30th Anniversary Edition. What the heck is that? Is that not the Telltale thing? What the heck is that? That's not a game. Come on. Corpse Party. Oh, October 13 for like Xbox and PS4. And not PS3, but 360. Corpse Party Blood Drive for Vita. What? Dragon Quest Heroes, that might be cool. It's a like, you know, hack and slash thing, like Devil May Cry, right? Something like that. No, yeah, I don't remember. PS4. It looks cool. I don't know if I get it though. I get it. Grand Ages Medieval. No idea what that is. Minecraft Story Mode Episode 1, The Order of the Stone. That's definitely a Telltale game. Come out October 13. Telltale. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you definitely don't. Talos Principle, PS4. Whoa! I thought that was... Oh, for PC, that was out already. That's cool. Maybe I'll get that. I'm not sure. 3/4 Home Extended Edition! I don't know what that is. For PS4 and Vita. Wasteland 2. That's an old RPG that got revamped. Goosebumps. I hope it's as scary as the show was. Broforce, PC. Warhammer 40,000 Deathwatch Enhanced Edition. And Yoshi's Woolly World. That game's not out yet? Only in Japan, but now October 16, you can be a part of Yoshi's Woolly World. The amiibo looks cute, though. Nope. Disney Infinity figurines are much higher quality than any amiibos. That's all I got. Lewes wants yarn Yoshis. Follow our blog at nowjustlisten.wordpress.com. Our YouTube channel, you can search an ANJL videos. Yep, Lewes is nodding his head. Our podcast is on Spreaker, Stitcher, and iTunes. Search Now Just Listen. Twitter, ANJL tweets. And you can email the podcast with all your questions about how this video is going and all that stuff. And nowjustlisten@gmail.com. Whoa, I got it right. That's it. Bye.